Well, if it isn't bad. Nuh-uh. I wouldn't move if I were you. There are poisonous plants everywhere. Even though you are, well, annoyingly immune to my pheromones, I highly doubt that you would be immune to all these little babies of mine. Aren't they pretty and deadly, just like me? I have my way with people, let's just say that. I see you got my messages. Yes, in cryptic, of course. Do you think I would make your life easier? Absolutely not. I am not here for that. However, I do like to play, not just a bit, especially with you, Bats. There's something about you that just draws my vines to the yard. I apologize, I can't help myself. However, by the looks of it, you like to play a little bit with me too, since you showed up after all my messages. Yes, I was serious when I wrote those to you. I want you to help me. Come on, Bats. Like we haven't worked together before. My plan. You know my plan. I told you. The plan is still the same. However, I am open to suggestions if you have any regarding the people of Gotham. Oh, but can't you see? What I want is exactly what you want, Batman. I want to bring back the balance to Gotham, and you can help me. Together we can destroy anything that is in our way and create a utopia for the city. Wouldn't you pluck out the weed from your prettiest flowers and the most useful plants? I simply want the same. Make Gotham the blooming garden of wonderful plants. We know it can be. Why can't you see it? Your and my goal is the same. A parasite? Aw, Bats, you hurt my feelings. There's not enough mugwort on the world to heal my wounded heart. Besides, I think of myself more of a flamingo flower. Live in the shadows of the bigger, girthier plants and ride out the storm and get the shade from the leaves. I don't take anything from the plant itself. I just enjoy the safety in the shadows. I know you are bad for a reason, but I didn't know you were just as blind. At this point, we could call you Dear Man, because you're staring into headlights and don't see anything else. Now, don't need to get angry at me. I am just telling the truth. You are so blinded you don't see how Gotham is suffocating under humanity's greed and pollution. My poor babies. They're dying under the weight of human corruption. Can't you see? Together we could... Me? What about me? A misguided crusade. Well, that's rich coming from you, don't you think, Bats? Do you think you and I are so different? Absolutely not. And I will show you how. Aren't you the one people call the Caped Crusader? And you dare to say that to me. But you see, you and I aren't very different. We both want something, balance and peace to Gotham, in different ways, of course, but it is what we want. Me, I want it with how Mother Nature intended. That's why she sent me, to complete her plan and revenge the lost nature to greedy humans. I know you want just the same, to get rid of evil. Well, aren't you a hypocrite? Let me ask you something. Do you really see yourself settling down with someone after you got rid of all the evil, as you say, the criminals, the petty theft? Would you settle down and live the rest of your life peacefully? Or would you be bored out of your mind if you don't have your revenge that you mask for justice? If you can't run after petty criminals or supervillains, would your days be filled with joy if you couldn't enforce your code? Oh, Betsy, you and I are not so different after all. We are. Tell me, oh great Batman, aren't you enforcing your own law, your code? Why am I the bad guy, but someone else isn't? Why am I destroying Gotham, but someone who are faster than speed of light is fine to roam around the streets? And Superman, the good guys. Do you know how many dollars of damage your good guys caused over the years to any city while you fight evil? Yeah, like you never know down the street while fighting Joker. How many condolence letters should have you sent because accidental death caused by the Justice League? Or just you alone? Like you never did anything that was villain-worthy. Damage control. When does good start and bad begins? To me, it's not so different. It's all power, not good or evil. If we put your actions into skill and then mine, don't you think the count of your victims, your good guy victims, would overpower the count of mine? And your Justice League, let's just have a good look at them. Now, things are getting interesting. Don't go anywhere now, Bats. You do need to listen to this. How long until they turn bad, Do you not think that you accidentally kill someone who is close to Superman and he will not jump to the occasion? Do you think he would calmly discuss the scenario with you and let you reason? Or do you think an alien who is actually get his power from the sun would annihilate you and everyone you care for, even if that's just Gotham itself? Good people are unpredictable. One little accident, one deep grief is enough for them to seek revenge. You know this. You know this better than anyone else. Oh, really? What would you do? Do you have a plan? If the Man of Steel suddenly loses his mind and attacks you? Do you have a special plan for all the Justice League's freaks? How long do you think your secret identity would be safe with a woman who is able to make everyone blab out their secrets with one item? And how long would be your possessions be safe? Secret database and all things safe if there's a guy who you can't even see if he takes it from you. But sure, I am the unpredictable. At least you know I will do something that would never harm nature. So join me. Wouldn't you like to have spores or plants that infused with Superman's weakness? I see you are considering the possibilities, Bats. A plan for these are already in production. Well, you are not as dumb as you seem, Bats. Well then, let's just phrase it. How long do you think until someone's find out? Until someone maybe hints towards that bats have a secret weapon against all the League. Maybe it is, maybe not. But my offer still stands. Together we can cleanse God. Yes, I did say you rule before. However, wouldn't you want to cleanse it? Wouldn't you want to pluck out the weed from the garden? I can give you everything you want, Bats. Literally, I can create whatever hybrid plants you want me to create to help you fight against the bad guys. Have me by your side and you will be undefeated. Nobody would beat you to a pulp again. and I will be on your side, or on top, or under, with wine, of course. Yeah, the drink, of course, sure. Innocent. Look around, Batman. These people aren't innocent. None of them are. They're all part of destroying my poor babies. Nature and everything I try to protect. How can you say they're innocent? But I have a solution to cleanse Gotham once and for all. Madness. Madness. You disappoint me, Bats. I thought you of all would know the power of nature. What if you won't join me? Then you're nothing more than another obstacle in my way. You may think you're the true savior of Gotham, but you're only keeping the crime as low to not intervene with your thirst for vengeance. How long before Bats would turn into his dark side after you cleanse Gotham? And why is your method better and more good than anyone else's? You're a hypocrite, and you know it. You're so blinded, Batman. But soon you will see my way, and nature always finds a way. You will see, Bats. Bindings? Not like I won't be able to. Oh, you're precious. Do you think I will stay in Arkham for long? Don't be silly. I will break out, just like any other of your little friends. Maybe I won't even be alone that time. Have fun while you can, Bats, 'cause I am coming for you next.